a sinner, a bearer of the mark, sentenced to 9,125 days of scout servitude and stripped of your earthly status. You now belong to the All-Father. Transfer to the Blood Moon Penal Colony will commence immediately.
What have we here? New scout. What a pleasant surprise. Welcome to the Red Moon. How do you like your cell, inmate?
Huh? What are you?
My name is Aylin. I'm here to help you settle into your new life on Luna. We don't use Earth names here. So from now on, you'll be going by the designation Fawkes. It's a good name. I chose it myself.
You're a giant head.
And you're a small human who is being inducted into the scout program. It's been a while since I had a new scout. Most of mine have got lost or, well, perished.
Shouldn't be here.
You were gifted the Mark of Luna for a reason. Only those who bear those beautiful red eyes are chosen for such important work.
And what happens if I disagree?
You don't want to disagree with the All-Father, Fawkes. But enough of that. You must be very excited to be here.
You just tried to kill me.
Don't be so dramatic. Now, as a scout, your job is to complete assigned missions down in the Abyss. Scavenging technology, reconnaissance, cleaning. Whatever we want you to do. The more missions you complete, the faster your sentence is reduced.
Down where?
So there is a spark of curiosity in there. The Abyss is the infinite structure inside of this lunar object you find yourself on. In other words, you're in space. But don't worry. Scouts don't leave their cells when they access the Abyss. You'll stay here whilst remotely piloting a Warden, a sort of living machine. Speaking of which, let's get you settled in, and then we'll look at assigning you one.
Anomaly detected. Canyon District. Scout action requested. Selection begins. Selection completed. Scout 5437, codename Fawkes, to report for duty.
Well, out of the frying pan and into the fire, as they say. Looks like we'll need to settle you in later. Let's assign you a Warden.
The end only comes. You say stop. Time to wake up, little wanderer. It's time to wake up.
There isn't much salvage left here, you know. All the useful technology was taken a long time ago.
Are you a prisoner?
No. I am a relic of different times. I envy you surface dwellers. These depths grow stifling after a while. I can't recall when I last saw moonlight.
A relic of different times?
We create time where none exists. It has no material meaning, no worth with which to measure. Everything that is exists only as the sum total of what was and what is yet to come. As the snake swallows its own tail, so time swallows itself. You see?
I'm not sure I do.
Nothing in life is irrefutable. Perhaps you will reach a different conclusion. But please tell me, what brings you to these decaying halls?
I'm looking for a piece of technology. Something called a shield breaker.
Ah, I see. So the automated detection system is still in working order. I use an old workshop not far from here. I think what remains of your shield breaker can be found there. Follow the path through this tower and cross the pipes that grow.
Thank you.
Take care, young scout.
It stopped.
I suppose he sent you to hunt me down, yes?
He?
Ah. Perhaps I'm mistaken. I'm Urian, by the way. Nice to meet you.
I came to locate a signal. It sounds like it's coming from that thing.
It sings to you, does it? How fascinating.
Well, can't you hear it?
All the time. It drives me mad, actually. I'd begun to suspect that I was imagining it. When you've been alone for as long as I have, you become a bit peculiar in the head. Everything. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe it's a lie shaped like a promise. Fool's gold and I'm the fool. Wouldn't that be hilarious? But never mind me. It called to you, and you answered. So it's yours now. It wants to commune with you. You'll let it, won't you?
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Rubbish. How else do you expect to learn anything? Go on! It won't bite you. It would seem that it has chosen you. And just in time. This is a gift for Aylin. Always for Aylin.
As the snake swallows its own tail, we swallow time. Feed, wanderer, feed.
say you're a funny-looking one.
Excuse me?
Begging your pardon, no one's used this lift in a few, and I ain't ever seen anyone looking like you before.
You're pretty unusual too.
Fair play. Suppose I've been a bit truncated since I lost my twin. I'm Ellie, by the way.
Does this thing still work?
Of course it still works. Granted, it's been several centuries since anyone but me used it, but don't you worry. I keep the old girl in tip-top shape. Some days, I ride all the way to the top, and some days I go all the way back down to the bottom. Oh, we do have a grand old time. What you doing down here, anyway? You don't look like one of them churchy types.
I'm a scout. This is my first day, actually. They sent me down here to find a signal and... well, it's a long story.
Oh, right. And what's a scout when it's at home?
Scouts? Aylin? Giant head?
I know how to go up and how to go down. Ain't got much call to know anything else. My twin, now he liked to know everyone's comings and goings. Liked to keep up with all the drama, you see. Round about the time everything went pear-shaped down here, he just sort of disappeared. Ain't seen him since.
Is he still alive?
Nah, probably not. Nobody lives forever, do they, Fawkes? Be a funny old world if we did. Anyway, off you pop. Got things to do, places to go.
Welcome back, Fawkes. How are you feeling?
I was a ghost?
I suppose it must have been quite a traumatic experience. The good news is, you completed your mission. Your sentence has been reduced by 100 days. The bad news is, you lost a warden. That's a penalty of 20 days. I'm sure you'll do better next time.
What the hell happened to me?
If I'm being honest, I don't know. Your neural signature, the signal inside you that is normally intrinsically connected to a warden, has become separated. It is now its own entity.
And that means...
You no longer need a warden to protect you from the scourge in the abyss.
I don't think I like the sound of that.
It certainly doesn't seem to have done you any harm. Your vital signs look fine. Better than before, in fact. I doubt many humans would have the mental strength to adapt as quickly as you did. It's quite impressive.
Urian, he mentioned you by name? He said this is for Aylin.
Well, that is unusual. However, not surprising given my research on him so far.
He said something about going to Grey... Grey... Oh, my head.
You need to rest, Fawkes. Leave this Urian to me. We'll talk tomorrow. Good morning, Fawkes. Are you feeling better?
How am I supposed to feel better when I'm stuck in this place?
I'm chalking that response up to you having a bad night's sleep, Fawkes. In any case, I've been looking into this Urian character. He's quite the proverbial can of snakes.
He said someone was hunting him down.
I should hope so. He's got a rap sheet as long as my neck. Urian Caldecott, wanted for historic crimes against the old colony. Treason, espionage, theft, reckless endangerment of life. The list goes on. He is to be apprehended at all costs. I've logged a mission request into the system for you.
That eye. It feels like it's in my head.
I don't know what that place was, but I believe Urian lured us there for a reason.
He mentioned something about prophecy.
Yes, well, there might be something to that. The Abyss still has secrets. We don't know much about the original prophecy, the one that drove the Church to build the Lost Colony. But we do know that they believe there was a heart to the Abyss, a place of immense power that would open up to those that were true believers. It seems Urian is a hangover from a time long lost, a dangerous extremist.
He told me he'd be waiting for me in Greymont.
Greymont. It was the capital of the old colony, the birthplace of the Scourge. A powerful place. I can't help wondering if he's luring you into a trap.
But you're gonna send me there anyway.
Capture request for fugitive Urian Caldecott accepted. Scout 5437, designation Fawkes, to report for duty. Bounty set at 4,000 days, reduction to sentence.
I was hard on you yesterday. I admit that. But if you do as I say and follow my orders, you have a real chance of making it home one day. Anyway, it's time to go back to the Abyss and get to work. As you don't have a Warden anymore, I've had to use an old disconnection point to triangulate a suitable location. Luckily for you, it's exactly where we need to go to open the way to Greymont. Let's go, connecting you to King's Reach. After the Scourge erupted, it said the All-Father fought to seal the darkness away once and for all. Both here and back in the Old City, stopping the spread of the disease. The train line to Greymont has been sealed shut for hundreds of years. But if you're to follow the All-Father's orders and apprehend Urian, we'll need to find a way to break these seals and open the door. It's the only logical thing to do.
Oh. Hello again.
Have we met?
Oh, right. You wouldn't recognize me without my Warden.
Forms are ever in flux. Some more than others. We may be many things in one lifetime. Did you find what you were looking for?
The shield breaker? Yeah, I found it.
And was it what you expected?
I didn't expect anything. I was just doing as I was told.
Between expectation and reality resides only unhappiness. The world promises infinitely more than it bestows. Perhaps yours is the greater wisdom.
Imprisonment isn't wisdom.
Is that how you perceive your service? But please, don't let me keep you. I've all the time in the world, you see. And you have so very little.
Now here's a sight for sore eyes. And I'd begun to think we were the only scouts left down here. What brings you to sunny old King's Reach, little one?
Have you come from the Weeping Meadows? I'm heading that way myself.
I see. Off on holiday, are you? Eh?
You get holiday? I need to speak to HR.
Never mind him. He's just being daft.
Apologies, little one. I suppose you must be out for salvage too. Not that there's much left. Me and Orion here spend our days combing the abyss for odds and ends. Sending technology back to Earth is the official line. Problem is, these machines have been rotting for the better part of 2 centuries, so most of it's useless old shit.
I'm sorry. He doesn't mean to be crude.
Well, time waits for no man. Or spider, eh? Good luck to you on your travels, little one. Maybe we'll cross paths again somewhere down the road.
Mother! They found us!
Going to be cross.
Who's Min?
It doesn't matter. You're interesting. What do you want? Is that interesting too?
I'm just curious about the sigil on your banner.
Nobody remembers anymore. But I do. I know all kinds of things. The reactor. That's where we found it. It meant something important, I think.
Something important?
I don't remember. She'll be cross, but maybe Min will let you go look for it. You should speak to her inside.
You shouldn't be here.
I'm sorry?
We have grown complacent. Your ingress is my failure. It has been a long time since anyone found their way here.
Is this your home? It's so quiet.
We were the keepers of the Scourge, those appointed to contain the spread. You've seen it, haven't you? The rot in the flesh of the world. We were once Luna's last hope. Now, we merely count down the days until our inevitable end.
The warden outside said your sigil came from the reactor.
Voss says all kinds of things, only some of them are true. The All-Father came here not long before the Scourge erupted. told us to go to ground and left for the old reactor. He went there with a companion and came back alone. "I've taken care of it," he said. And then he left. He looked haunted. The sigil is his gift to us, a ward against the rot, that we may protect those few who remain.
What happened to his companion?
He seemed a sorrowful man, as though he understood the finality of his journey. What those men did bought us time. But if this is your directive, then it seems our time has run out.
Aren't you even a little bit curious about it all?
Curiosity is a luxury not afforded to those preoccupied with surviving. If you truly intend to exhume what ought to remain buried, I won't stop you. But nor will I help. Living through it all the first time around was quite enough.
So it was the Allfather who placed the seal on the reactor. I hope you won't object to us breaking it. No. Intercepting Urian is our priority, by any means necessary. He made that perfectly clear. There's an old drift pump not far from here. If Min won't open the security door, then we'll do it ourselves. If we can just find a way out of the commune, we can kick that pump back to life and get the power running again. Let's get to it.
What terrible thing have you awakened? My instincts told me you were trouble.
All I did was switch the drift pump on. How was I supposed to know this would happen?
An old friend used to say, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Congratulations, you're a winner. Forgive me. Anger won't undo what's done. Tell me one thing. Are we in danger?
Honestly, I don't know.
Well, I appreciate your honesty, if nothing else. If I let you pass through, will you cause still more chaos? You understand what's at stake for us here.
My mission is to investigate the seal. Whatever else happens, happens.
I suppose I should know better by now than to expect a straight answer from a scout. Do what you have to. It's out of our hands now, isn't it? Everything has to die, and has just so long to live. A warning before you go. My watchmen have reported a stranger in the vicinity. It seems that stray cat has been sniffing around again. It should go without saying, but if he finds his way in because of you, I won't be quite so merciful.
I suppose you'll be wanting to get to the old reactor.
How did you know?
Well, there's no other reason to be here, is there? Apart from gawking at all the dead folk. I take it you've already met Min.
Did you live in the commune?
Aye, once. Sick to death of the place. Absolutely wretched bunch. We could have another 100 years in us yet. That's a long time to be miserable.
What are you doing out here anyway?
Failing, mostly. Can't shift those bastard gates for love nor money. Rust has welded them shut. I'm not as spry as I used to be. Of course, if you was willing to help an old man out.
What do you need me to do?
Just beyond here, there's a graveyard for old wardens. Most of them are dead as disco, but the guns are my leggy ones that make short work of those gates. I should warn you though, that place is heaving with a drift.
I'm up for a challenge.
I've no doubt. Think of me stuck in this old tin can when you're off blasting holes in things, won't you?
You were wondering what those disconnected were afraid of. Well, this is it. After the Scourge, the Adrift attacked in their masses. The disconnected could only hold them off for so long. They died fighting. Or, well, their bodies died. Even when their wardens ground to a halt, their human consciousness would have remained trapped inside for a long time.
That's horrifying.
Good job, well done, lass. Thanks for your help.
I'm a they, not a she.
Begging your pardon, I meant no disrespect. By the way, what's your interest in that old reactor?
It bears the same sigil as the commune. Min says the Allfather gave it to them. I want to know what it means.
That's so. Well, if it's sigils you're into, you'll want to head down to the old drift mines as well. It's been a while, but I remember seeing something like that down there. Worth a punt, eh?
Edwin? Is that you?
No. My name is Fawkes. Who... What are you?
William. At least, I think I'm William. Is Edwin with you?
I'm sorry, I don't know who Edwin is.
I need to tell him how sorry I am. Please, if you can just take me to him.
I don't think that's possible. Not anymore.
Huh. I'm not me anymore, am I? It was all real then. What a shame. What a terrible, terrible shame.
He'd gathered them all, the lost and the desperate, the wretched. Earth was drowning, and the baleful eye of the blood moon gazed down with little care. Hope for the hopeless? What greater calling could there be than to deliver humanity from disaster? The leader of fate was a great man, they said, bane of the church and father to the damned. Oh, come, all ye faithful. And little care had William, who dreamed only of escape. Fate or faith, it made no difference. If his beloved went, then he would go with him. The great man of fate reached out a hand. The All-Father, they called him. A lifeboat to a drowning man, all the way to the stars. Did you think he contained his friends out of cruelty? It was protection, one last act of kindness in an unkind world.
Friends? There's more like him.
Sealed in the darkest depths, where none dare walk, where none dare seek. He left her there, sleeping and safe, until you came.
Will you take me to him? My Edwin?
He's gone, William. There's nothing more you can do.
Gone?
I think there might be a way to help you, but it means letting you go. Back into the drift.
Will I find him there, do you think?
Maybe.
All right. I'm ready. I'm ready to go now.
I hope you find him.
Mission complete. Well done. You've earned a couple of days off for all your hard work. You see? A scout's life isn't all toil. There's reward, too.
I didn't think there'd be a person in there.
In the chamber? I had no idea. It wasn't in my briefing.
No. Inside the monster.
All adrift are people, Fawkes. Were people.
He must have been trapped in there for centuries, just slowly losing his mind.
The seal had to be broken. There was no other way. Even if we'd known, even if we'd understood the meaning of it, the person inside.
People. There's another one. Trapped and alone. Just like he was.
Yes. And you can grant them freedom.
Is that what you call it?
Yes. Would it have been better to leave him to rot?
It's not much of a choice.
No. I suppose it isn't. But it's done now. And we're a step closer to opening that door in King's Reach. Let's head there in the morning and see if it worked. Get some rest, Fawkes. You'll need your strength for tomorrow. Ah, Fawkes. You're up bright and early. Eager to get to work?
Are any of your scouts eager?
For many scouts, connecting to the Abyss is the highlight of their day. You'll get there in time. More importantly, we have a lead on the second seal. That disconnected said he'd seen something similar in the old drift mines. According to my analysis, it looks like there's a large structure down there. Most likely a disused drift reactor like the one in the Weeping Meadows.
What am I gonna find inside?
We should assume that what you encountered in that reactor wasn't an isolated case. Don't worry. I'll extract you if it seems dangerous.
I think they were his friends. The people inside. I think he was protecting them from something.
It's not for us to interrogate the past. We need to deal with the here and now. In any case, let's get you down into King's Reach. We need to see if that seal has opened. My instinct was right. The sigils were connected. How interesting. The seal on the drift mines reactor must hold the key to opening this door. It's not a place I usually send my scouts to, but... well, it can't be helped, I suppose.
Is your work so relentless, little scout?
You remember me this time?
I remember everything. This is the road to the old drift mines, an unstable place. Gravity corrodes at great depth. We never truly understood that at the time. You should take care.
All in a day's work.
Yes. So I hear. Pardon my intrusion, but what business could you possibly have down there?
I'm being sent to apprehend a wanted man. Urian Caldecott. He's dangerous.
Is he now? Well, that won't do. Here, let me open up the path for you. A dangerous man.
Forbidden door. Keep out. Goodbye.
Forbidden what now?
Forbidden door. The door is forbidden. Go away.
Why is the door forbidden?
Because I said so.
Okay. Do you happen to know how to get to the reactor?
Children of mercy. Listen, if I tell you, will you leave me in peace? Oh, should have stayed in my lift. At least it was quiet there. Bloody reactor this, bloody reactor that.
This is the quickest way to get rid of me.
Well, it's on the other side of the rails, you see. And the problem with that is, only twins can ride the rails.
There must be others like you.
Maybe. I haven't seen any. All I've seen is this door. You've bloody gone and done it now, haven't you? 200 years I've been guarding this door. 200, and not so much as a creak. That's it. I'm out. I don't care if the Allfather strikes me blind.
What's got you so spooked?
Not an ounce of survival instinct in you, is there? I don't know why the Allfather sealed that temple, but I'm not sticking around to see what comes out. Show me your worth. I see the eye chose well. You're quite capable for a Huron. The All-Father keeps you docile, feeding you lies through that hideous mouthpiece of his. I can help you. Come to the hanging towers, break my chains, and I'll break yours in return. I've left you a little gift as proof of my intent. didn't have Invincible Scout on my Abyss bingo card, but every day's a new adventure.
I'm definitely not invincible.
The Allfather hasn't struck you down for trespass, so you might as well be. That place is a temple for a long-dead god, Mani, child of Luna. No entry, strictly forbidden.
If this Mani is dead, why did the Allfather seal it? What's he so afraid of?
I don't know. Not like anyone tells me anything, and I don't dare ask. I'm done with all that now. I'm going home. Might even get halfway there if I'm lucky.
Are you going back to Ellie?
Wait, how do you know about them?
You're Otis, aren't you? Ellie talks about you a lot. I think they miss you.
I never thought I'd see my twin again. Never even let myself hope that I'd go home someday. If the Allfather catches me, he'll kill me.
But first he has to catch you.
Listen, if you see Ellie again, don't tell them you saw me. In case I don't make it home. Let them keep thinking I'm living it up somewhere out there. All right?
I don't want to hurt you, but I will. Barging in here into my home, what gives you the right? Pitiful little pawn. The silent one delights in your ignorance.
You've come to bring me back, haven't you?
What do you mean?
Home. Back to the collective. You always said he'd come back for me.
I don't know what the collective is.
No. No, that isn't right. It can't be. He promised. He promised me. Please. I want to go home.
I don't know where home is.
I'm all alone again.
He wore the mantle of All-Father like an ill-fitting crown, a role foisted upon him by necessity. He was a humble man then, an ordinary man, surrounding himself with comrades whom he called family. I am nothing without you, he told them. Wings of the All-Father, those who knew him best, who loved him best. Of course, she would bring it to him. Letitia, child of nowhere, daughter of the collective. She who found the god's soul, the answer. A gift to the All-Father, she said, and so he took it. And it was too late to go back. When the scourge came, not even the great man of fate could spare them. She chose sacrifice, like the one before her, and hoped that someday she might return home. It was the only lie he ever told her.
She locked herself away out of choice.
A terrible fate, to spare her from one far worse. A chaos he created, and so he hid the truth from her, for fear that she would hate him. The dead tell no tales, but there are those who yet live.
You mean Urian?
I realized it too late. But I was happy then. I've always been too late.
It wasn't your fault.
Funny. He used to tell me that too. He was so kind to me. They all were. I wish you'd take me back to them.
I wish I knew how.
Maybe all of this is for the best.
Someone once told me that the Abyss is a spider's web for lost souls. I think I understand what they meant now.
How did she end up there in the first place?
The drift has strange currents. Luna only knows where you'll end up if you let it carry you. After all this time, the Abyss is still capable of surprising me.
Who were the collective, Aylin?
I don't know. But they must have meant a lot to her. She sounded so lonely.
Otis mentioned an old god. Manny the Lunar Child.
I told you before. The Church's teachings were mostly lost in the Scourge. Gods and temples and collectives. I don't know anything about those things. I only know what the Allfather tells me. I guess I know less than I thought.
I guess so.
Anyway, all that really matters is that you get the job done. So let's forget about it. Get some rest. Tomorrow we'll head back to King's Reach and see if the way to Greymont is open. Ah, Fawkes. I've been combing my archives for information on this collective Letitia mentioned. There is not much to go on, but it seems like they were the All-Father's inner circle prior to the Scourge. Those adrift, William and Letitia, they belonged to the collective, along with one Urian Caldecott.
It's not a coincidence, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Aylin, what do you actually know about the Allfather?
That's a rather weighty question.
Have you even met him?
Not in person, no. Anyway, none of this is getting you any closer to Greymont.
Are we really gonna give Urium what he wants?
This is about reducing your sentence, Fawkes. Don't forget that. The history of the Abyss is fragmented. All I really know is that Greymont was once a site of pilgrimage. Then the Scourge came, and the All-Father sealed the city, and, well, here we are. I guess we'll have to find out the rest ourselves. Let's get going.
What tidings do you bring, Scout?
What are you doing here? What happened to the commune?
It's been consumed, and some of our own with it.
We failed to sharpen our knives against the darkness. That is our burden to bear.
What darkness?
Something moves beneath us. I hear it whisper at night.
It wasn't your fault.
A beautiful lie. With that, we might believe it. Go safe into those silent fields, won't you? We've already lost enough.
Tickets, please. Show us your tickets. What do you think of my flash new job?
You're really going up in the world.
I shall choose to ignore that.
Don't you miss your lift?
What's to miss? I have the same kind of fun. Sometimes I go to the north end of the line, and sometimes I go to the south end of the line.
Stop! You'll make me jealous.
Still, the change of scenery is nice, rattling past all these old towns. I suppose me and Otis must have lived somewhere like that once.
Don't you ever wonder how Otis is doing?
I know him. He'd never settle for anything less than proper happiness. It's a small life, innit? A nice life. That's all either of us ever wanted.
If you wouldn't mind pointing that thing elsewhere, I'd be much obliged.
You're not gonna try to kill me?
A rare trait among Adrift, but yes.
How is that possible?
A rather bad habit. We didn't think of it as such back then, but 2 centuries of reflection tends to change your perspective on things.
I don't follow.
I suppose you wouldn't. I'm Jonty, by the way. Lady Jonty of Manchester. Is there still a Manchester?
It's still there.
Oh, that's music to me ears. Not that I'd ever go back, mind.
I've never met an aristocrat before.
The church threw me a Ponzi title in exchange for a few quid. No need to curtsy on my account.
Huh. Money really will get you everywhere.
Ah. They love to pretend that nobility is genetic. keeps out the riffraff. But it's only a performance. That's all aristocrats are. Peacocks with stapled-on tails.
Are there others like you?
A few. Those of us who indulge the ritual from time to time. Of course, we only called it that because it sounds fancier than puffing drift like paint fumes.
And you did that because?
Like ayahuasca in the desert, my dear. Visions and portents. Connection. Like we were all only flowers from the same cosmic root. I do wonder what happened to the others, though. I can't be the only lucid one out here.
Maybe. You're the only one I've come across so far.
But you're a bit quick on the old trigger, aren't you? Maybe they just never got the chance to speak before you shot.
Okay.
Those creatures. No, something else happened here. Be careful, Fawkes.
If you're here to absolve me, don't bother. I've nothing to repent for. My life has been a lit wick since I walked away from him. It was only a matter of time before he snuffed me out.
I didn't think he'd go that far.
No. You're as much his puppet as Aylin. But that's hardly your fault. Torn from your homes and dumped on this miserable rock. And still, he expects you to say, "Thank you, sir." Always was an arrogant prick.
Tell me then, why he wanted you dead.
For all his brilliance, Atticus was terribly insecure. The hilarious thing is, I agreed with him once. Tear down the church, free the workers of Luna. It all sounds beautiful, doesn't it? A collective united by a single vision and hobbled by a single idiot. But his power wasn't great enough. His influence wasn't as profound as he thought it should be. Pathetic men make stupid choices.
Get to the point, Urian. I'm sick of puzzles.
He wanted more. Isn't that always the point? He wanted more, and the gods were willing. And so the first child named her price. That which belonged to him and no other. An unconscionable choice, but for limitless power, oh, he'd have sold the world. He gave her his own daughter. He gave her his only child.
He gave her willingly?
Don't misunderstand. It wasn't callousness. It was stupidity. A man bargains with a god and thinks he's in control. What did he expect? That they'd place his princess in a box for safekeeping?
Did they lie to him?
Oh no. The first child was true to her word. She built for him a warden of unparalleled ability, of immense power. She tore out his soul. And for a moment it lay there in the palm of her hands, frail and trembling, and so very small. He hated her for it. Ah, there's never enough time. The sleeper will wake soon. It's happening as we speak. You've one last job to do. For me. For Aylin. For every last person still scraping out an existence in this hideous place. To end the fool's journey. Perhaps he thought that meant killing me.
Why did you have to drag me into all of this?
Because you were there. This thing inside of you, it is the key to everything. You can still make all of this right.
You've done well, little scout.
You?
Caldecott always thought himself so pious, worshipping at the feet of the first child as though she were anything but a monster.
You? You're the All-Father.
Well done. That ought to make all of this much quicker. Yes, I am the All-Father, though I acknowledge the pomposity of the title. You may call me Atticus.
I don't think I want to call you anything.
Dear child, it's only a name. Call me Beelzebub himself if it makes you happy. But let's speak frankly now. This sword I carry, the stone in its hilt, do you understand its significance? It's the essence that resides at the heart of a deity that makes them who they are. This one belonged to Aylin.
You took her soul.
A soul, you say? What a curious interpretation. That would be to suppose that she had a soul. She's in here, somewhere. She and my daughter both. That's the only reason I haven't smashed this damn thing to pieces. She stole my daughter.
Sounds to me like you gave her away freely.
She tricked me! That bitch god! That abomination! Your precious Aylin! You understand nothing. The creature you dote on is a copy of a copy. It is a worthless counterfeit. This is what remains of Aylin, the first child of Luna. She promised she would keep my daughter safe, but she stole her. She trapped her in that fucking stone and refused to reverse the bargain.
Fawkes, I don't remember. I don't know what he's talking about.
Aylin.
Is the puppet listening? Good. She'll like this part. The first child had a brother. Equal in power, if not in rank. His name was Manny. I went to him. Aren't you tired of it all? I asked him. Second child, second best, never good enough. I told him, give me the power to destroy her, and there will be no god but you, the Luna child Manny. This is the sword he forged for me. The sword I killed his beloved sister with. He betrayed his own twin so willingly. Fickle creatures. Of course, I'd never let him hold that kind of power.
Manny.
I took it all back that day. I stormed Greymont, hunted the elite down like dogs. And do you know what she said to me? She said, I've been expecting you. I tore her liar's head from her body. I reached inside and I took what remained of her. Her soul, as you so romantically put it. And I heard the abyss scream.
Urian was right about you.
Goodness, you are perceptive. Perhaps you ought to tell the story, since you know it all already. Tell me about the heart of the abyss. Didn't he mention it? He was quite adamant that I mustn't find out about it. At least he was until I pulled his fingernails out. It only took 3 to get him to sing. I'd expected better.
You're a piece of shit.
Do you want to know the funny thing? I already knew. All I needed was directions. A map to the heart. And he came through for me. Urian, my dear friend. The eye has opened. The sleeper awoken. All that remains is to slay the fool. And, well, here you are.
and turn again, and we too shall turn. We move in harmony. It's time to go back.
Back to where?
Begin again, this time. But only this time. Wake up, little wanderer.
Leave me alone.
You pulled me out. Into the drift. You saved me.
I disobeyed the All-Father.
Aylin, thank you.
We're done for today. Go to bed.
Aylin, what he did to you.
Go to bed, Fawkes.
You're not a puppet.
Are you listening to me, Scout? I said we're done. You want to see how many years insubordination will add to your sentence? Then keep talking. Lights out. I was cruel to you yesterday. It was unfair of me to treat you that way. I apologize.
You had no reason to save me, but you did. You don't need to apologize.
She's here. Somewhere. Inside of me. Her memories. The shattered fragments of who she was. They're all in here somewhere. I'm so tired, Fawkes.
I know.
I want to make a bargain with you. One last job. If you do this for me, I'll set you free. You can walk right out of here. The All-Father, my brother, they reduced me to this. I was a god. And now, I am nothing. I want revenge. I want Manny and Atticus dead. I deserve that much. I can't leave this cell. I can't do anything. But you can.
Do I have a choice?
I could force you. Perhaps I could take control of your body. A god would do that, wouldn't they? You have a choice, Fawkes. One of them guarantees your freedom.
How do you expect me to kill a god?
The sword Manny made for the All-Father contains a piece of his god soul. Because of his incompleteness, the scourge rendered Manny a shell of a god. The All-Father could have killed him then and there. But there was one problem. If Manny dies, then the All-Father's sword is worthless. Instead, he imprisoned Manny in a distant corner of the abyss, locked him away and left him to rage in solitude. If you were to find Manny, if you were to kill him, it would leave the All-Father almost powerless.
And if I do this, you'll let me go?
There will be nobody left to stop me. You have my word, Fawkes. There's an old route under King's Reach, up along the pipes. The abilities Yurin gave you should make it accessible. Will you do it?
If it means making things right.
Thank you. Let's go then. To the Hanging Towers.
Yurin? How? Oh, no, you're not him.
I can't deny the resemblance. We are the only two Guardians down here after all. Though I suspect Yurin considers me unfit for purpose these days.
Who are you?
Have I not introduced myself? I've forgotten my manners. My name is Sylvan, formerly of Atticus's great collective. But you must know that already, if you've met Yurin.
Yurin is dead. Atticus killed him.
Ah, my old friend. You finally stopped running. Yurin always said it was our calling to protect the gods. He and I. By the time I realized he was right, Aylin was dead. And I did a poor job of protecting Manny. To my great shame. You want to see what became of Manny, don't you? Then go. I won't stand in your way. For now.
if it isn't our scout without a warden. Hello, little one. You're a long way off the ground. What are you doing up here? Did you upset Aylin or something?
I could ask you the same question.
Funny old place, this. They used to call the higher reaches Manny's Folly. No idea why. Terrific view, so I'm told. If you can get there, that is. My dear Orion doesn't have the stomach for heights, and I don't have the heart to leave him behind.
Wow.
So, how do you get there?
You climb, little one.
They'll need a body like ours, Everett.
I'd lend you mine, but I'm rather attached to it.
There's no other way up?
Not unless you've learned how to fly since we last saw you. I'd offer you a ride, but I'm not sure how much higher Orion wants to climb.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. I'm not keen on heights myself. Stay safe, boys.
Climb safe, little one. Don't get lost in the clouds.
Not dead yet. I see why Urian took a shine to you. He had a soft spot for stubborn people.
Were you and Urian close?
He would often say it was the two of us against the world. I think he truly believed it. Urian warned me a long time before. He told me he saw a great darkness in Atticus. I thought he was being dramatic. Or fool me.
Tell me, is it there? Can the Created One hear me?
The Created One?
I hear it looks just like Aylin. Talks like her too. A triumph of mimicry. It's my fault she's dead, you know. I let Atticus blind me with his brilliance. I let him poison Manny with jealousy.
I put every last drop of faith into him. I believed with all my heart. How stupid of me.
We must stop meeting like this. People will talk.
What people? You're the only other scouts I know.
I suppose it is a bit sparse on the scout front these days. Here, Orion. What happened to Juno? Used to see them up here all the time.
They climbed too high and disappeared. Years ago, don't you remember?
Has it been that long? Time flies when you're having fun. He's got a point, though. This isn't the safest of places. Even for veterans like us. And you haven't even been here 5 minutes.
There's bad things up there.
And it gets more dangerous the higher you climb.
I almost died yesterday, and Aylin saved me. I don't know how to explain it all, but please trust me when I say you need to go back down.
We live on the bloody moon, little one. We've practiced in believing unbelievable things.
We can talk later. Assuming I don't disappear up there too.
Who disappeared? We're all here, aren't we?
I think the altitude is getting to him.
I'm grand, love. Just old age catching up to me. Let me just catch my breath for a bit, eh? I'll see you anon, little one.
You truly do mean to kill him, don't you?
Have you come to stop me?
I couldn't, even if I wanted to. His body is decayed beyond all worth. The truth is, I'm not opposed to you destroying it all. Is that wrong of me?
I'm not here to destroy anything.
Quite a claim from one who intends to kill a god. Urian told you about the prophecy, didn't he? Of course he did. Filling your head with all his unrealized dreams. You'll have me missing him at this rate. Did you see the others on your travels? Will and Letty?
Atticus locked them away. I couldn't save them.
It was their own choice. The sacrifice they made to fix his mistake. It's a difficult thing to hold on to yourself when everything else is gone. I think Manny lost that battle a long time ago.
Everett, please. Let's go back down.
We can't, love. The tube line doesn't come out this far.
Everett, what the hell are you doing up this high?
Shoot for the moon, they used to say. And so we did. And now here we are. Help me up, won't you? I'll be late otherwise. And they'd be so patient.
You're hurt. What happened to you?
Are you supposed to feel pain in these contraptions?
He's not right. He keeps saying strange things.
Everett, who's been talking to you? What did they say?
Hush now. Moon's in the sky, and the sky's in the moon. And we must fly, mustn't we? That's what we do, you and I. There'll be time enough for dancing at the top of the world.
Dancing? What are you talking about?
The pipes. The pipes are calling. They always were. We just weren't listening.
This isn't Ever. This isn't him.
Don't worry, Orion. He's gonna be fine. I promise.
All that time, we spent upside down. And we were the right way up all along. Funny, isn't it?
Aylin saved me! Why would I ever choose you over her? You harm innocent people and expect me to trust you! You're insane!
Why are you here? To revel in my defeat? Leave me. You've done enough.
You were deceived by Atticus. Just like Aylin was.
Aylin was too conceited to see it coming. She thought herself untouchable. My sister's greed was her own undoing. We were only ever supposed to be instruments of the Abyss. But you humans called us gods. It went to her head. We are what you made us. You shaped our form. You begged for salvation that was never ours to give you. Power that was never yours to hold. You vain, greedy species. And you'll do anything to free yourself, won't you? Go on then. Go find the heart. Kill Atticus, just like she wants you to. So starved of affection that you mistake coercion for kindness. I hope you live a long and happy life in the palm of her hand. Do you remember when they first found us, before we were gods?
But we had no form then, no shape they might recognize. Understanding their language as I do now, they might have called us Stardust. How beautiful it was to commune with them for the first time, to experience being. They shaped us as gods, and we took the forms they assigned. We grew powerful. You grew powerful. And I grew jealous and cruel and small. Despite my divinity, I became almost human. I think I shall be glad to be Stardust once more.
We can't feel him anymore. He's gone, isn't he?
You got your revenge. How does it feel?
Did you think I'd have a change of heart? That I'd regret it? I don't. Not for a moment. Does that disappoint you?
No. You took back the choice he stole from you. I envy you, actually.
What was taken from you?
When they brought me here... everything. Red eyes bring ruin. That's what they say back on Earth. They're sick things. Cursed things. We're horror stories people tell to scare their kids into being good. A monster is never born a monster. We tear away their humanity, strip by rotten strip, and revile what remains. We bury them deep, pretend they're not like us. And when they cry, when they hurt, we tell ourselves it doesn't matter, because it keeps us safe. There is no single force on Earth more powerful than fear. Not even mercy, not even love.
It wasn't your fault.
No, it was his. He made a monster of himself. He carved his own humanity away, and we are the ones who suffer for it.
I won't let you suffer anymore. I have that power now. You gave it back to me. You look tired.
I killed a god today. That kind of takes it out of you.
I suppose that's true. I've asked so much of you, but you've taken away the All-Father's most powerful asset. His Warden is strong, but you're faster, sharper. Those things will keep you alive. The Abyss keeps its own time. It chooses when to reveal the heart. Neither I nor the All-Father can hasten the process. Until then, all we can do is wait. Rest while you can. I need you ready to go at a moment's notice. It's time to go. I know where the All-Father is heading.
Where are you sending me?
Somewhere you've been before. I realize now why Urian was guarding that place. Down in Sorrow's Canyon. It's known as the Placental Steppes. A cursed place if you believe the old stories. When Atticus came to me, when I was a god, he told me fate had discovered it. That the church must not know of its existence. At the time, I thought it a noble request. Beyond that door lies a part of the Abyss that even my god self never saw. I don't know why it chose you that day. Maybe Urian knew. Or maybe it was just the luck of the draw. It'll open for you, though. That much I'm certain of.
What will happen if Atticus succeeds?
What do you think a man like him would do with all of that power? I gave him power too once. For the good of the people, he said. And now here we are. It's a selfish wish with selfish ends. Is that reason enough? Because I could go on.
What else is there?
He killed me, Fawkes. And then he had you kidnapped. You and thousands like you. We're both his prisoners. But I can set you free. I trust you, Fawkes.
I just want to get this over with.
I'm sending you down into King's Reach, one last time. Head to the train station. I've opened the old route to Sorrow's Canyon. Quickly now. We can't afford to wait much longer.
You made it back. I was worried about you.
I made it back.
Everett. Orion. I'm so sorry.
He was still with me when we arrived in King's Reach. Hanging on by a thread. I called Aylin so many times, asking to disconnect, to bring us back, but she wasn't there. As long as I've ever, I can do anything. I can climb towers. I can reach the top of the world. If I had ever.
He was so kind to me. You both were.
What are you searching for, little one? Why are you still here? There's nothing left anymore.
I'm going to stop the All-Father. He's the reason we're here. He's the reason for everything.
Everything? I'm all alone, and I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
For what?
I want to go with him, little one. Before I lose myself. Before I turn into one of them.
He'd tell you to keep climbing. He'd want you to see the top of the world, wouldn't he?
Don't leave me alone here.
I have one last thing to take care of, and then I'll come back for you. I promise.
Promise.
You do talk to yourself a lot, don't you?
I'm not talking to myself. That's Aylin. She... I'm trying to think of a less insane way to say she lives in my head.
I thought telepathy was just a twin thing.
I wouldn't call it telepathy. More like trespass.
Otis used to say the same. Never did get used to sharing a brain.
I thought you two were actual twins.
Nah, you just get shoved together. You don't get to say who you're assigned. When I first met Otis, I didn't know the first thing about him. Now I know him better than my own mum.
Ellie, if you could see Otis again, what would you say to him?
I wouldn't. What good would it do now for me to barge in like his long-lost auntie? I've made my peace with it, and so should you.
But don't you think he must miss you?
You know what the last thing he said to me was? I said to him, send us a postcard when you get to where you're going. And he said, don't be daft, you'll be right there with me. You carry people with you, everywhere you go. That's all love is, a little room in someone's heart, where you'll always live. So you see, I'm with him and he's with me, and that's all I need to know.
So loud. I've never felt interference like it. I can't follow you, Fawkes. So come back to me when it's all done. Bring me his head and I will set you free.
You owe me! Bring my daughter back to me!
this entire fucking moon to ashes before I leave without her! I've given you perfect faith, perfect loyalty. Keep your word. Enact the damn ritual.
All I ever wanted was to protect Sadie. To give her a better world than the one I grew up in. All I ever wanted was for her to be proud of me. My little girl.
Daddy, look! Look at all the stars!
Wow, so many. How many do you think there are?
100?
I think there might be a few more than that. And what about that? Do you know what it is?
It's the moon, silly.
Not just the moon. Soon, it will be home. Can you imagine it? Living all the way up there, where all the stars shine.
It's very far away.
I know, Petal. But I'll be with you. Do you remember what I told you before? If we have each other...
We never have to be afraid of anything.
That's right. One day, we'll look down at Earth, just like we're looking up at that moon right now. And the distance won't matter at all.
You failed.
You did too, in the end. You have no idea what you have done, do you?
Oh, but I do.
Aylin? When did you... Have you been here the whole time?
You did wonderfully, Fawkes. Rest now. I'll take it from here.
What do you mean? What are you...
It's all right. He can't hurt us anymore. Nothing can.
Oh, my child. What a mirror image we've become.
Where are you taking me?
I'm keeping my promise. You were always going to end up here. The choices you make. There was never any other end but this.
I'm scared, Aylin.
It's okay. You won't remember any of this. You won't remember me. You'll be free.
Aylin, please! Don't do this!
Here I am, Mother. finally come home.
It is complete